It's time to find out which is the ultimate value flagship. The new Galaxy S22 takes on the iPhone 13. We have given all the attention and love to the Galaxy S22 Ultra, but Samsung's most killer affordable flagship phone is the Galaxy S22. It's time to see how it stacks up against the iPhone 13 based on specs and features, and of course the limited time that I had with this phone. Spoiler alert, this is not even close. Now both brands are trying to create a difference between their Ultra and Pro Max flagships compared to their non-Pro and non-Ultra phones. If we look at both of these two companies, Apple is famous for giving noticeably less features to its non-Pro iPhones. Samsung, on the other hand, does completely opposite of that, making sure that their non-Ultra phone gets the best chunk for the price, which is why the Galaxy S22 has the potential to become the phone of the year. Samsung has addressed some of the shortcomings that we had with the S21 and made sure that the S22 can hold up really well against the iPhone 13 in pretty much all areas. When we talk about the design, the S22 comes with an updated premium Gorilla Glass back compared to the plastic that we had with the S21, and that puts it on the same level at least with the iPhone 13 when it comes to the material. As always, both phones will give you a lot of colors to choose from. In terms of the size, both phones are about 6.1 inches roughly. You're getting a pretty good handy experience, which is something that you cannot get on the Ultra and the Pro Max variants. Now, Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the Galaxy S22 and Ceramic Shield on the iPhone 13, so you're getting the top of the line protection as well. So far so good, but Apple, as we know, they decided not to give 120Hz refresh rate to the iPhone 13, and Samsung, on the other hand, they are once again bringing 120Hz refresh rate to the Galaxy S22 with 1300 nits brightness, which is definitely brighter than the 1200 nits brightness that you get on the iPhone 13. Buying an $800 phone in 2022 with a 60Hz screen is kinda crazy. It's so obvious that in the display category, Samsung wins without any issue, and we didn't even have to bring the notch into discussion. The notch looks even bigger on the iPhone 13 because of its small size. You do get Face ID because of that notch, which is awesome, but then again, Samsung's under-display fingerprint scanner is equally secure. It allows the screen to be bezel-less with that punch hole implementation. Now, another area where Apple gives less to their non-Pro iPhones is with the camera. You once again get two cameras on the back with no optical zoom, only wide and ultra-wide angle lens, whereas Samsung gives you a complete camera system with wide, ultra-wide, and a new 3x optical zoom lens. Not just that, unlike previous model, the Galaxy S22 now has a new 50 megapixel sensor that can take really good photos and videos. Overall, both phones have great cameras, no doubt, but because you're getting more options and literally more cameras on the S22, it's very hard to see the iPhone 13 winning this camera round. These two major regions, 120Hz and having extra camera, might be enough for most people to pick the Galaxy S22 over the iPhone 13. Now, there has to be something better on the iPhone 13. Now, first up is the performance, where you get Apple A15 chip. It's the world's fastest smartphone CPU, comfortably surpassing the Exynos 2200 and Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. This is very amazing. Apple needs more credit for that. In real life, you're probably not gonna see much of a difference when using social media apps or even when you're playing games. No matter how fast the A15 is, the iPhone 13 will not feel as smooth as the Galaxy S22 because you only get 60Hz refresh rate, whereas the S22 has a 120Hz refresh rate. The other thing that you get with the iPhone 13 is iOS, which could potentially fit very well for those people who are already in the Apple ecosystem. The iOS 15 is brilliant and simple, whereas Android 12 with One UI 4.1 also packs a lot of features. It has a simple look as well, but with tons of customization. Both OSs are very similar in a lot of areas. They have tight security and everything. As iOS works great with Mac devices, Samsung has optimized their devices to work well with Windows. Another area where Apple used to have a pretty strong dominance over Samsung is when it comes to the long-term software updates. Now, Samsung has almost leveled the field by offering 4 years of software updates compared to 5 years that you get on the iPhone 13. Now lastly, battery-wise, Apple has been killing it lately. Their iPhone 13 Pro Max is still the battery king, and pretty much all iPhones perform really good battery-wise. There is a lot of concern regarding the battery life on the Galaxy S22. Well, according to a battery test that was conducted in a lab test, it showed that the S22 is capable of going 8 hours when it comes to its screen on time. This is considered great and almost on the same level as the iPhone 13. Again, I personally don't think that the S22 will have same battery performance as the iPhone 13 because you do have 60Hz screen on the iPhone 13, which means that it does have an edge, but I would pick 120Hz refresh rate with slightly less battery life any day over the iPhone 13. So time for the verdict. As you can see in the title, it's not even close. The Galaxy S22 now has premium materials, has a new main camera, and offers more cameras than the iPhone 13 thanks to the 3x optical zoom lens. Even though you have A15 chip on the iPhone 13, but because you only get 60Hz refresh rate, the S22 will offer a smoother experience thanks to 120Hz refresh rate. At $799, the king is the Galaxy S22. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think is a better phone at this price point in 2022? If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.